Today we're in Lexi's room because we are going to take her baby doll crib and her baby doll dresser, and we are going to be repainting those. And we ordered some new handles to go on the dresser drawers. The handles for her dresser drawer that I ordered on Amazon are gonna look something like this. Those are supposed to go on Tuesday. Yeah, and we gotta get all of your stuff out of the dresser first, right? Because what's your dresser filled with?
Baby stuff.
All your baby stuff, yeah. So we got to take all your baby stuff out of here, and we're going to put it in a bin. And then are you going to help me paint your dresser?
Yeah.
So I've got all the drawers pulled out, and the next thing we're going to do is use a screwdriver to just remove the little handles here. This is kind of funny. For some reason, I wrote the word seeds on this handle. I have no idea. Don't know why. So this is definitely long overdue. Look how ancient these knobs are. I'm actually just gonna keep the screws with them and donate them because somebody could be able to put this to use in another way. I don't think we will, so I'll donate them to Goodwill once the Goodwill's open back up. All right, I've got all of the knobs pulled off of the drawers. Next thing I'm going to do is try to get this sticker off of here, and then I'm going to put the blue tape, like the blue painter's tape, around the mirror to protect that, so to try not to get too much paint on that. And then I'm going to sand this down so that I can start painting it. Okay, so what worked for getting that sticker off of there was a combination of getting it wet with just like some soap and water, and the little razor blade scraper that my husband came in and used. And then I just wiped it down, cleaned it up a little bit. I'll clean it more once I'm done painting it. But got it fairly clean for now, and then I'm going to let that dry and then put on some of the blue painter's tape. So now that I've got that piece sanded, I'm going to do the same thing to her little baby doll crib. I'm just gonna sand it down and get that all ready to go, so then I can prime it, paint it, and you'll see the final results.
But I have to stay afloat.
All right, we got primer coat number 1 on here. We're gonna let that dry and paint the crib and the shelves, or the drawers rather, and then we will start putting our first coat of paint on. That should be enough time for the primer to dry while we paint all of these things over here.
My shy head is a called living. I don't know, where's the life at? Where's my shy head is a called living? I don't know, I don't wanna grow. Just with myself. I don't wanna grow.
I've got 1 coat of primer on the fronts of the drawers. I decided I'm just gonna keep the original on the inside of the drawer. I debated if I was gonna paint the whole entire drawers white or just the fronts, but I think I'm just gonna paint the fronts and then leave the inside kind of as is for honestly just like nostalgic reasons. I mean, there's my name, that I wrote on the inside whenever I was little, so it's still gonna be pretty from the outside with just having the fronts white, and then once I put the decorative little knobs on there, but then on the inside you can still see kind of like the history and how much this thing has been through. So I've got the window open. I've had the window open the whole time. Oh, there's pretty little spring buds outside my daughter's window. So pretty. So had the window open while I was painting since we're doing it inside, and now I'm just gonna leave it alone for a little bit and let it dry, and then we'll start with the paint. Okay, so the primer is dry. Now we're ready to put on our first coat of the white paint.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna help?
Yeah.
Okay, got your paintbrush. All right, let's go.
Still like that. Where's my shy head? Is this calling back? Look behind. I don't know. I don't know. I don't wanna grow. Just live myself.
All right, so there is one coat of the white paint on the dresser. So we're gonna let that dry, see how it turns out. It may need a second coat on there, or I may decide to distress it. I haven't really decided, so we'll just wait and see how it dries, and I'll make up my mind. And in the meantime, I'm gonna put a coat of white paint on the drawers and the crib.
Look behind me. Just live my. Just live my. Look behind me. Just live my. Just live my. Look behind me. I've been deeper, but I have to stay afloat. It's not easy. Be a person you don't want. Can somebody take me other thing going to do?
Okay, so now that the paint is dry, I'm starting on the little detailing parts. And what I did was I took this book of the Usborne Big Book of Drawing, Doodling, and Coloring. I love Usborne books, and I found this cute little like stem that this little bird is sitting on, and then this little flower here. So I really liked those, and so I kind of just freehanded and tried to mimic that style on here. I really like the way that looks, and I posted on Instagram asking for some feedback and got some positive feedback over there. If you're not already following me on Instagram, my link to my Instagram page is in the description box below. I love all the friends that I have made over there, so come and join us. And so I'm going to mimic this same pattern on this drawer here, and then I'm also going to do it right above the mirror, like right there, dead center above the mirror on this one as well. And then for the crib, and I'm gonna do that in, I'm gonna do that in this pink color. It's like leftover paint that we used to paint my stepdaughter's bedroom upstairs, because my daughter said that she wanted it to be pink. And we're not doing all pink furniture because I think that would be overkill, but hopefully that'll be pink enough for her. And then I'm also going to do the little, I don't know what you call these, but these little posts on the sides of the crib. I'm going to do those in the same pink color, and I might add some sort of detail, maybe like on the end of the crib back here. So that is the plan. So let's get to work.
Where's my shy head? Is this called living? Look behind. I don't know. Where's the life at? Where's my shy head? Is this called living? Look behind. I don't know. I don't wanna grow. Just live myself. I don't wanna grow. The things I left. Look behind me.
Out of pure laziness, I'm not taping the crib sides, so I'm just using this really tiny brush. This is just one of my kids' like little paint brushes that came with like a watercolor paint set, and just dipping it in the pink paint. And then this is what's nice about this paint, especially like when we painted the girls' bedroom, but for projects like this too, it's like really good coverage. It's a one coat coverage paint. So I probably can get away with just doing one coat of this on these little rails and be done with it. So I'm just gonna paint this side, and then I'll flip it over and do the inside of these rails like on the opposite side, and then I'll paint the side over there. So nothing super exciting. I will just continue painting like this and show you when it's finished. So I got those all painted pink. So that is done. And then pretty much on a whim, I decided I was going to do a large flower decal on the like outside edge of the crib. So if you lift it up like this, that'll be the inside of the crib. And then I just did the decal at the end of the crib on the outside. I think I like the way that that looks. It's a little dark, so it's kind of hard to see, and my workspace is very messy, but I think that that's all gonna look really cute together. Now, the last thing that I have to do is to do the same little detailing above the mirror of the dresser, put on the drawer pulls, and then I am done. So these are the drawer pulls that I ordered from Amazon. They are super cute. The only issue is that the screws that they came with are too short for the drawers that I have. So we did have to get different screws and a washer to go with it. It doesn't come with washers, it comes with like this itty bitty screw. But the drawer pulls are like the perfect size for this. So I'm super excited for the way this is gonna look when it's turned out. Lex, what do you think?
Good.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Now we get to put all your baby doll stuff back in there. You ready to put all your baby doll stuff back in?
Yeah.
That is the end of this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps small channels like mine to grow. And don't forget to subscribe before you leave if you want to see more. I will see you guys again next time. I hope that you have an amazing day. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.